What's up, guys? Maestro Megatron here. Welcome back to the channel. Happy Friday the 13th. We are doing a live stream here tonight at Camp Crystal Lake on Friday the 13th. Tonight, let's discuss all the Friday the 13th movies. Let's answer all the questions about all the Friday the 13th movies. Let's talk all kinds of shit about all the Jason Voorhees. There's Mr. Anthony Jordan right there. Don't start scaring me, Anton. Happy Friday the 13th, brother. What's up, Sugar Daddy Demon? Welcome back. Happy Friday the 13th. By the way, Anton, you guys had a cool little simulcast going there, man. You guys cracked me up, man. You guys are a cast of characters for sure. What's funny is in my algorithm all day, on every time I went on YouTube, there was a Friday the 13th live stream, a Friday the 13th live stream, a Friday the 13th live stream, another Friday the 13th live stream, then another Friday the 13th live stream. Then guess what? A Friday the 13th live stream. And then I go to Anthony's channel, there's a live stream about Jaws. I was like, whew, breath of fresh air. Thanks, that was a last minute decision on Kevin's part. Kevin's the one that goes by KL with the accent, correct? What's up, Where Pup Silver? Happy Friday the 13th. Is Kevin the one that goes by KL, has the accent and the glasses? I think so. I don't know. He's from Newcastle. Yeah, okay, he's from Newcastle. Gotcha. He's pretty much in charge of the whole thing, isn't he? Am I not correct? But there will be a Saturday the 14th live stream. It's possible. We'll see how I feel. By the way, welcome to the Happy Friday the 13th, Chad Middleton, the distinguished gentleman of the live stream. Leaving tomorrow, so I'll see you next week. All right, Where Pup Silva. Thanks for stopping by and saying hello. Entertainment Headquarters is his channel. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I wasn't for sure, but I was pretty sure he was pretty much in charge of the whole thing. He organizes good, and he sets a table good for the simulcast. But yeah, Chad, Mr. Middleton, I was just telling Anthony that everywhere you turned, every time you logged on to YouTube or got on YouTube, there's a Friday the 13th live stream, Friday the 13th live stream, Friday the 13th watch along live stream. There's a guy on there, I think he's called the Horror Green Book. Real nice guy. He is literally going to be on there he's been on there 2 hours already. No, he's been on there 3 hours already. He's literally doing a watch along live stream of Friday the 13th part 1 through 4 right now. I'm trying to get my kids ready for bed. Okay, Demon. We'll be here for a little bit, Demon. We will be here for a little bit. Yes, the movie. Okay, yeah. I'm going to finish my marathon tonight after I do the live stream here for a couple hours with you guys, and then the wee hours of Friday night going into Saturday morning. Yes, I'm going to do Saturday the 14th. Today has been chaotic, getting on the wrong bus and train and construction everywhere. Oh, good God, Mr. Middleton. I can imagine. That sounds fucking hectic. I got 5 best moments knocked out today. Good God almighty. I thought you only did 1 and 2. Yeah, I thought I was exhausted. You gotta be exhausted. You did, what, freaking 5 videos? Plus a simulcast, and now you're joining the live stream here with me. I did my conclusion video of Friday the 13th topic. I think I did a short video, and now I'm doing my live stream, and I thought I was tired, but good God, Anthony. And I tell you what, I am tired too, guys. I'm gonna probably take me about a week off after this live stream tonight. Take me, if not a week, I'm gonna take me a good couple of days off. I just want some ice cream. It's been hot. Oh yeah, it's hotter than fucking dog balls. It's humid as shit here at Camp Crystal Lake where I'm at, Mr. Middleton. 5 movies, 5 best moments, and live stream. I'm not gonna lie, my brain. Just hang in there. I'll be on for probably a little over 2 hours here, but just hang in there, Anthony, because I need you on this live stream, man, to help me out with some stuff. But yeah, Anthony's on a roll today. He was I dare say he was the busiest YouTuber on YouTube for Friday the 13th, but he was one of them. We watched the movies, got a live stream. Well, they probably wrapped it up. They had a live stream going earlier. Again, the Horror Green Book, he's literally been on there at least 3 hours, going on 4 hours, doing a watch along of Friday the 13th, 1 through 4. And again, just every Mad Blood did a Friday the 13th live stream. It's just everybody's Friday the 13th live stream. And they did them early. I like to do mine in the evening. I figured it'd be better as dusk is setting in here to do mine. That's the only Friday the 13th we get this year. Got to make it count. Yes, I did not know that. There was another channel. He's not as big as we are, Anton, but he was talking about that. I didn't know till he brought it up, but I tuned into his live stream for a few minutes, and yeah, we usually have 2 Friday the 13ths a year. This is the only Friday the 13th we've got this year. So, and Mike had another shockingly good take. I watched about 5 minutes of it, and I got it saved. I need to finish watching it. But yeah, I totally agree with Mike. We watched the movie. I totally fucking agree with Mike. Give us a freaking movie. Give us a Jason Voorhees movie. We don't want toys. We don't want merchandise. In my office back there, behind that wall in my house, I've got more Friday the 13th not as many masks as you, Anthony, but I've got toys, blankets, shirts, masks. I've got autographed pics. I've got everything I need for Friday the 13th. I don't need no more merchandise. I don't need any more freaking merchandise. Nothing. What's up, Tim Atkins? Happy Friday the 13th, buddy. We got Mr. Tim Atkins here, best mustache on YouTube and the live stream, and Dr. Chalice from Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. I'm not opposed to figures for part 8 and 9, both from X, but they better not give it. Okay, I'm going to hate to disappoint you, and I think Chad Middleton brought it up on the Discord earlier too, but you know they're going to bring out that stupid Jason Universe design bullshit first. You know they are. Because they're trying to attract the stupid modern audience so bad that they're wanting to push that stupid fucking design out into an action figure as quick as they can. No one gives a shit. Yeah, no one gives. I don't give a damn about the Jason Universe. It's just they're coming out with, like Mike said on We Watched the Movie, they're coming out with more toys and more merchandise just to make more money off us. Just give us a fucking movie. God almighty. I know it's going to happen. I will not buy it either. No. I don't care. Well, I almost said something that wasn't entirely true. I was going to say, I don't care if the value goes up to $1,000 in 3 days. Well, then I will buy it, but and then sell it immediately. But I don't care what the value of it is. I don't care how heartfelt it is to this stupid new Friday the 13th fucking modern audience. I'm not fucking buying it. But of course, given the example I just gave you, if the value goes up thousands of dollars within months or even weeks, then I will pick one up. But that is the only way, and then I'll be selling it right back double the cash. But that's it. All this new stupid. The true Friday the 13th fans with common sense and brains in their head, we won't want that action figure. But the new modern audience who they're targeting, Anthony, and you know this, I don't have to explain this to you, they're gonna want it. By the way, after all the news that we got, and that's another thing, the Sean S. Cunningham announcement, the director of the Crystal Lake series, it's coming on Peacock, that was the big announcement about the theme park being at Universal Studios and the NECA action figure. I mean, come on. And given the other parts of the news that you and Sebastian were talking about on the Discord about showing more of the cast, it's going to be a woke ass TV series with a fucking boss girl. Guarantee I call it right now. What's up? I thought I would drop by before I leave. What's up, History? Hey, good luck to you, man. God be with you. God bless, and good luck to you, History. I'm glad you stopped by. Happy Friday the 13th, by the way. I would like the other 4 Jasons. But now that I got Pamela, I'm good with that. You haven't showed that off on the Discord yet, by the way, and I'm waiting. And I'm going to have to, I guess I'm going to have to wait a little bit longer to get mine, because Walmart in store where I'm from, my local Walmart just up the road a couple miles, they didn't have one yet. I didn't feel like driving to Target. That's another town over from me, which is no big deal, but I didn't feel like going to Target today. I was already burned out from Walmart, but I guess maybe tomorrow or Monday I will go check Target to see if they got one, then I'll pick it up. What's up, JoJo Thor Burno? Happy Friday the 13th. Yeah, Jason, I don't care if Jason's lurking or not. I'll slap the hockey mask off his face, and I'll wipe his own ass crack with it, especially if it's the new Jason Universe design mask. What's up, Chadwick Chadomatic? How was your work week, sir? I've been on just 11 minutes. You're not late at all, sir. I did share it, but I just reshared. Oh, okay. Yeah, somehow I missed that, Anton. Good to see everybody on the live stream. Happy Friday the 13th. Let's get started real fast with the original. The original. Oh, JoJo Thor Burno with a super sticker. Thank you so much, everybody. Give JoJo Thor Burno, a.k.a. Joe Headlock, a.k.a. Mr. JT Sucker. Give him a fist bump and a high five. Thank you for donating to the live stream, JoJo. But yeah, glad to see everybody here. Hey, Joe, I love you back, man. I love you right back. I saw a nice Power Girl figure, but no Pamela figure at Walmart here. Yeah, do not pick up that Power Girl figure. But we'll start out with the original Friday the 13th here. Was made in 79, was released in 1980. Betsy Palmer, Adrian King, Kevin Baconator, to name a few. But I know a lot of people, that is the original poster. I had to cough it up a little bit. Nervous as hell. The DIs are going to go, oh, you'll be all right, History. You'll be good, man. You'll be good. You'll be good. Joe Headlock with a Jesse Ventura sticker. Yeah, you got that right. Yes, I'm liking that super sticker, Joe. I appreciate you, man. But yeah, there's the original poster for the original one, released in 1980. But I know there's not a lot of people don't like the original Friday the 13th because it does not have Jason in it, and they think that it doesn't belong in the Friday the 13th marathon. But I totally fucking couldn't disagree more. The original Friday the 13th sets the table. Without Pamela Voorhees, you wouldn't have Jason. So I really enjoy the original Friday the 13th. And that's the first one that I watched last night going into this morning. The officer in that movie has such a false puff guy, bro. Oh, I know. Wants to dunk to the toilet. I like when he's talking to Ned. Don't get smart with me. Oh, no way. Not me. I'm as dumb as they come. By the way, sir, are you smoking something? No way. I don't smoke. Smoking's bad for you. That was by the Kevin Baconator there. But no way, man. I'm as dumb as they come. Ned out there in his Indian headdress and his short Daisy Dukes. Oh yeah, that was a thank you again, Joe, for the super sticker, man. I appreciate you. Yeah, everybody that's just now hopping on the live stream, if you haven't already, please hit the like button. He thinks he's dirty hair. Yeah, that. But I think you guys are right. That one white guy in the cast, it looks like a police. I mean, he's got the police officer haircut, the police officer look on his face, and I guess it's just looking like a woke ass reboot with a girl boss power in it. And if that's the case, trust me, I'm going to watch the first episode when it's finally done. I'm talking about the Crystal Lake series, not the legendary Friday the 13th original here that I got popped up, but I will check out the first episode. But any elements that I'm just now talking about that I sense that I have a bad feeling about, I'm turning it off. Eastwood would blow his nose off. Hey, that's a good idea, History. That'd be a badass video while you're in midair, man. That is a good idea. But yeah, I know Friday the 13th is Mrs. Voorhees doing the killing, but there is some badass kills. There's some badass gore in the original Friday the 13th, and that's why I included it on our Friday the 13th live stream discussion tonight. But, let's see, get that off here. Yeah, it looks woke. No thanks. I'll pack. Yeah, I mean, just I'm just basing it off they've got more. They showed more of the cast members and the characters that are going to play Tim Atkins. And yeah, it's going to be woke ass reboot bullshit that no one wants to see with girl boss power in it. I don't give a damn. I'm saying it here on my channel. I'm saying it on my live stream. Not fucking interested. I don't give a damn. Of course, these other people, these other modern day freaking woke ass audience, for especially for the new Jason Universe design, they're gonna be like, "Oh, this is so cool! Oh my god!" I'm not even hopeful for Spaceballs 2. I wouldn't worry too much about that because Mel Brooks is not like that. We don't need girl boss characters. That's where women are typically the only survivor. No, we do not. They belong in certain other movies, I guess, to some people's opinions and aspects, but not Friday the 13th. Let's all wish Jason Voorhees. Yes, this is Jason Voorhees' birthday, June 13th. Friday the 13th. The Burning Man, Sleepaway Camp are a good camp. Oh, hell yeah, they are. Daniel Garcia just brought up The Burning. Madman. I'm glad you brought up Madman. That is a badass movie. Sleepaway Camp. I love all those. I love all the sequels. I love the original. Mr. Frost, a good horror film. He even brought up the Jeff Goldblum movie, Mr. Frost. A lot of people don't know about that movie. Garcia, have you seen the fixes I did? Yeah, Asylum. You didn't do much. You just did it with the mask. The mask looks cool. I like it better. I like the worn out cracks, but you've got to fix the skinny jeans, man. Yeah, as long as Mel Brooks' mind is sharp enough for the humor and delivery. Yeah, because we all know Chad Middleton. Thank you so much for the super. Hey, is that Captain Neo? Chad Middleton, is that Captain? Oh, Garcia. I love Part 6 too. Friday the 13th Part 6, Jason Lives is one of my favorites. In fact, it is my favorite one. Hey, Chad Middleton, thank you so much for the super sticker, sir. I appreciate you, man. I really do. You guys, it means a lot to me when you donate to the live streams. It means a lot to me when you donate to the channel. You guys are very much appreciated, I promise you. I made him look tall. Yeah, I did notice that, Asylum. The mask looks 10,000 times better. And I'm sorry, that's not a cat. That is a werepup. Sorry. Pinky's up, Mr. Middleton, the distinguished gentleman of the live stream. Anyways, I'm going to head to the pickup station 82nd here. Here I come. All right, History, God bless you, and good luck to you, man. We're rooting for you, History. I might still have another theory for you. After working where they're all swimming in a lake, who did that girl see across the lake creeping behind the trees? Was it Mrs. Voorhees or was it Jason? That is a good question. And see, I've got all these different topic discussion fourth wall videos all typed in and saved in my laptop, and I was just about to put a theory just like that in my laptop, and you reminded me because I haven't done it yet. But yes, everybody really analyzed that clip in the original Friday the 13th, since we're still talking about that one. Is that Jason or is it Mrs. Voorhees? Joe Thorburns got a really good fucking point there, because the figure behind the trees looks a little bit too big to be Mrs. Voorhees, in my personal opinion. Soul Survivor was the horror film that inspired Final Destination. You're exactly correct. Scanner Cop 1. I haven't thought about that movie since you just now brought it up, Garcia. Dungeon Master and Time Rider. You're pulling out some legendary, iconic movies, Garcia. You should have a cabin background. I don't know if I got a cabin background. What if Reggie the Reckless screams so loud, Roy? had exploded. Speaking of that, oh, what's going on, Jess? The Endgame is here. She said, hey, chat and Mega. Maestro Megatron. Hope you're enjoying the videos I've been sending you, Jess Endgame. It's good to see you, sweetheart. Good to see you, beautiful. Apparently Voorhees does not have the strength to pin someone against the door. No, it's Jason helping her out. Boy, we're getting some good OGs on here tonight. I don't know if I got it. Here's a... Let's see if I can get that on there. Not sure. Green screen's acting up a little bit. I might have to wait till later, but... I don't think I downloaded a cabin this time around. Happy Friday the 13th to you, Jess Endgame. Good deal. We're glad you're on the live stream because, as I was pointing out to everybody when I first started about 20 minutes ago, everywhere you turned on YouTube, there was a Friday the 13th live stream. Friday the 13th live stream. Friday the 13th video. Another Friday the 13th live stream. Killer Party from 1986. Garcia is dropping some damn good classic 80 bombers and bangers here, man. Yeah, everybody that's on the live stream right now, happy Friday the 13th and welcome. You've been watching them play the game today. I haven't seen that. Is Slash and Cass playing the game? Miss Voorhees must have been sweating buckets while hiding up the bunk beds while Jack was serving the bacon. With his little strip of bacon in his Speedo. Oh my God. The Baconator. Yeah. No, everybody remembers Jack in the original Friday the 13th for a reason. You know what? That is probably a very accurate theory, Anton. Jason killed Kevin, not Pamela. The hell are you talking about, Asylum? We know that. Grim Prairie Tales is a good one. Yes, with Brad Dourif, James Earl Jones, horror anthology has been forgotten about. Grim Prairie Tales is good. There's another one that's similar to that, Garcia. It's called Campfire Tales. They released a Camp 4 screen map on the old game and added new counselors. No shit. Jess, I did not know that. Thank you for telling me that. Now I'm going to freaking look it up. Yeah, Jason wouldn't fit under the bed, so... Oh, okay. I see what you're saying now, Asylum. My bad. Yeah, Jason killed the Baconator. Yeah, because, yeah. Campfire Tales is on Tubi. I didn't know that. Jess said, I was lost in it all day. I wish they gave Jason a shirt. Make it look dirty. That's fine, but I want him to wear a shirt. It was Mommy Voorhees. I never looked at Lady in White as a good Halloween movie, but you got me on the Midnight Hour. They added Rob from part 4. He's killing me! Oh, God, run, Trish! He's killing me! Oh, my God. Poor guy went out like a bitch. Yeah, the PC version had a Life After Shutdown, but Sean Cunningham keeps having it shut down. Hey, fuck Sean Cunningham. Fucking bastard prick dick. Love, yes, Night of the Crips. Night of the Creeps from 1986 with Tim Atkins, who's on the live stream right now, and Monster Squad along with Waxwork 1. All very good films, Garcia. Yes, he's killing me. Oh, my. He's unzipping my pants. You spelled Voorhees wrong. Oh, shit. Here we go. Here we go with the live stream feud. Terradome has all the horror. Yes, Terradome. You got to see the 4-screen map, though. It's cool along with the other characters. Yeah, I freaking bet. And I am looking that up right after the live stream, Jess. Creepy scene. Rob may have went out fighting, but you still got to respect the fact that he wanted to... Yeah. But, I mean, he shouldn't have went down there by himself anyways. His mouth was a little bit too big for his britches. I think they added 3 new ones. It's Voorhees, not Oh, good God almighty. Joe, go ahead and kick Asylum's ass. I'll take the "it's killing me" over the Chili running around saying Shelly's dead. Oh my God, I couldn't stand Chuck and Chili. Oh, because he was a peeping Tom. That's why, JoJo. But yeah, that's a good breaking the fourth wall video. Terrordome's pretty cool. Look it up, Chadwick. Creighton Duke is the Shaft of the Friday the 13th. He didn't go out like a badass like Shaft, though. He went out like a bitch. Joe said Asylum zip it twice. Terrordome is a fighting video game. Okay, Sugar Daddy Demon's back. We got some good OGs on the live stream tonight for Friday the 13th. Also, the Camp 4 screen map isn't complete. Yes, it is, Asylum. What's wrong, Chadwick? Chadwick goes, oh, Terrordome is a game. Because Stone Cold said so. Jason Voorhees is his cousin. Shit. Friday Night 2 is getting a Blu-ray. I have the Artisan DVD. I've got the Artisan DVD as well, but I did not know about Friday Night 2 coming out on Blu-ray. I'm glad you said something, Garcia. So Campfire Tales, never seen it, but I'll have to check it out. Campfire Tales is a very good, underrated movie. It's got Ron Livingston in it. They're adding snow effects and other effects to change the weather like TCM game. So they are doing that. I thought that was just going to be a rumor, but Jess just confirmed it. Yeah, I know what he's talking about, Anton. You're exactly right. Demon, like the stream, or I'll beat you with a wet noodle. And Demon likes to beat people with wet noodles, guys. Attitude Era reference. Val Venus was fun. Val Venus was a cool ass character. Hello, ladies. Tales from the Hood 1 and 3 are good. Maestro, they added the canceled 2016 TV series Jason in the game. Are you serious? That's kind of different. You're talking about the movie, the Tales from the Dark Side, the movie, Garcia? Damn, that's crazy, Asylum. By the way, Joe told you to zip it. Like the stream, or Jason will sneak into your house and put Shelly's. Oh, good God! Did you guys like that video? I wanted to end the Friday the 13th topic video for the Friday the 13th week off with a funny ass fun video banger, and it had to do with Shelly's ugly ass pants. Much love to Larry Zerner. I gave Larry Zerner much love in the video. I shouted him out 2 or 3 times, but for Christ's sakes, why those ugly ass clothes? Why would you let the wardrobe department put those nasty, ugly clothes on you when you're supposed to be going to a summer camp for the weekend, trying to get laid, eating hot dogs, going skinny dipping, playing musical bunk beds in the cabins? And that's why Vera didn't want anything to do with Shelly, because of those ugly ass pants. Gotcha, Asylum. I was halfway through the video when the live stream started. What video was that? Oh, okay, I got you. My Shelly video. Gotcha. Sorry. Friday the 13th TV series was being shown. I do have some news for you, though, Maestro. I got a letter in the mail today. I'm subject to recall the active duty. Yeah, especially with the bullshit that's going on right now. All people that's been inactive for not very long is probably going to get called back to active duty. So yeah, Demon, be ready, because they might be sending you over there, brother. And if they do, man, good luck to you. My heart's out to you, and let's get this bullshit mess cleaned up, and let's get you guys back home. Shelly's dead. Oh my God. She runs up the stairs screaming it. She runs down the stairs screaming. That bitch could not fucking act. All he had clean was his Easter outfit. And I pointed that out in the video today, Tim Atkins. I was like, it looks like the Easter Sunday school wardrobe that your mom dressed you up in when she took you to Easter Sunday school. Endgame. Damn it. What's wrong, Jess? The actor that played Shelley is he's actually a Hollywood lawyer now, which is weird. He sure as hell didn't help the case with Victor Miller and Sean Bitch Cunningham, but right, if I saw a body and there would be a killer there, still goes around screaming, Shelley's dead. Oh my God, I hated Chuck and Chili. I mean, I hate over half the cast of Friday the 13th Part 3 anyways. The characters, I hated Rick, stupid lurch, dumbass. I love Chris, of course. I like Shelley. Andy and his girlfriend, I can't remember their names, but Andy got on my nerves. Quit walking on your fucking hands. Look what happened to you. You got split down the crotch. His girlfriend got on my nerves. She always had to point out, that's what happens when you're pregnant. Shut the hell up. Tracy Savage is the actress's name, but I can't remember the character's name in it. I hated Chris's scream, though. No! Can't be alive! She acted good, but her screams was annoying. Yeah, she wasn't a very good scream queen, was she, Jess? No! Can't be alive! When she's trying to start the van, oh, God, oh, gas! Midnight Movie's great. And what were the middle-aged hippies doing with a butt? Piss poor story writing. Just more characters to add to the body count, Anthony. But I totally agree with you. I just broke the fourth wall on it. But let's analyze it. Just piss poor story writing added to the body count. But you're exactly right. What the hell is two middle-aged fucking pod-headed hippies doing with teen? Anyways, I get your point. You can't be alive. My top 3 F-13s, final chapter. F-13 2, Jason Takes Manhattan. Gotcha, Chadwick. That's a damn good top 3, sir. What about our idiot boyfriend, Rick? Oh, God, I can't stand... What was that noise? I can't stand the character of Rick in Part 3. I can't take too many more of these cold showers. I want you to know I passed up a weekend hanging out with Mary Jo Conrad. Shut the hell up, Lurch. Looks like freaking Lurch. I believe so, Chad. Chili was about as hot as an iceberg, Tim Atkins. I know you're fucking joking on that one. For real, right? Yeah, Rick was freaking Lurch, man. I can't take much more of these cold showers. What happened to my car? Relax. He couldn't act worth a shit either. And he's a prick in real life. When the cast of Friday the 13th Part 3 about 15, 20 years ago did a watch along on the box set of Friday the 13th. They did a watch along for Part 3. Larry Zerner was trying to give away some factoids and some trivia behind the scenes facts about Part 3. And the actor that played Rick kept interrupting him and telling him not to tell. And Larry Zerner's like, isn't why we're doing this so people can know? So yeah, him and Larry, he was trying to be a prick to Larry Zerner. Paul Holt is my favorite Friday the 13th character, so I'm glad you brought that up, Jess. Paul Holt. And he's still alive. That's my opinion. Translation, he asked Mary Jo Conrad out, and she shot him down. Basically, Anton, you're exactly right. Godzilla said, cold showers are fun, dude. Let me put that in my computer. It says he's lame. Yeah, you didn't even have to type it in. I appreciate it, Godzilla. Thank you so much. We got a Godzilla on the fan, Mr. Anton. Anthony Jordan is a big Godzilla fan as well. No, I really think Chili was kind of hot. Same with that lady at the beginning. You're outside your damn mind, Tim Atkins. Chili was the best, not Jason character in the movie. Yeah. But it was Shelley, then Chris. And then that just about does it, because couldn't stand Rick, didn't like Chuck and Chili, couldn't stand Andy. I still can't remember Tracy Savage's character's name in it. That's how forgettable she was. I think that was the best one yet. Was it me or the hammock? I vote the hammock. Where are you going? To take a shower. You should try it sometime. Shut the hell up, idiot. Let's see if I can... It's doing a little bit more time on that. The homeless guy that found, I think that was someone Jason killed a mile so down the road from the store, or it was the store owner's eyeball. One of the two, but that's a good theory, Anton. Shelley was sorry. I'm one of the few that like the reboot, but that stupid dialogue kills me, especially from. Good God, why'd you bring up Chewie? That is. I brought up. I've got a lot of characters I hate in the Friday the 13th franchise, but Chewie is the absolute worst, and you guys can quote me. Quote me on it. There's a lot of Jason Takes Manhattan fans out there. You're not alone on that one. It's a fun watch. It's one of the worst sequels, but it really goes off the rails. But yeah, Jason Takes Manhattan is a fun Friday the 13th watch. Chad, who's on here as well, he's a big Jason Takes Manhattan fan too. You never know. He might have dismembered him later or whatever, Anton. I don't know. And Chuck trying to catch popping. That's because he was higher than a fucking kite up in the sky with a lightning storm, Anton. Freaking ridiculous, man. There we go. Oh, while we're on the subject of part 3, there's the badass 3D effect poster right there. In part 5, he killed the greasy drug addict for picking up land. You're exactly right, Jess. But since we've been talking about part 3, there's the badass 3D poster for it from 1982. That was Roy, though, but he had good kills. Yes, Roy did have good kills despite it not really being Jason. And in fact, he had better kills. Roy Burns had better kills than some of the other Jasons and some of the other sequels. But yeah, Friday the 13th Part 3, man, it's a weak cast. But what I love about it is I love Richard Brooker as Jason. It is the first Friday the 13th movie that brings the iconic hockey mask into the franchise. And the chase and fight scenes at the end with Jason and Chris are freaking badass. She tore his ass up higher than a giraffe. There you go, Damon. I forget who played Roy, but even now, that was Tom Morga. Well, the actor had actually played paramedic Roy. I don't know his name. But the Jason with the hockey mask and the jumpsuit on, that was stuntman Tom Morga. And fun fact, he played Michael Myers in the first 5, in the transfer scene in Halloween 4, when they're transferring him out of Smith's Grove. That's Tom Morga there. And then he got pink slipped, and that's when they brought in George P. Wilbur. What part 3 lacks quality and makes up for it in fun. Absolutely right, Anton. Yeah, yes, Chris did great on her own. Shit, let's think about what she stabbed. She sliced his hand, stabbed his leg, busted him upside the head with the biggest fucking fire log I could ever see a female picking up, Jess. She hangs his ass. Before she did that, she smacks him upside the back of the head, then with a space shovel, hangs him, and then splutch, axe to the head, which gives the iconic axe notch to the hockey mask throughout the rest of the series. Did we skip part 2? No, we haven't skipped part 2. We just kind of went from the original on to part 3. So we're not really going in direct order, Tim. We're just kind of skipping around, I guess. Yeah, he played Michael Myers in the Smith's Grove transfer scenes where they have him on the gurney and in the ambulance. He's the one that puts the thumb in the paramedic's forehead in part 4. And then and this is what's stupid about that situation. And Dick Wyan played Roy. That's right, Anton. Anton knows this one too, probably. Dwight H. Little and the other producers weren't happy with Tom Morga's build. So they brought in George P. Wilbur, but then they put hockey pads on George P. Wilbur. It makes no sense to me. The ending was iconic when you thought he was going to chase her in the dream sequence and staring, hissing. Yeah, I know. I love the hiss at the window, too. He's like, love that part. Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up, Jess. But yeah, it just makes no sense to me. They weren't happy with Tom Morgan's size. He was just as tall as George P. Wilbur, just as skinny as George P. Wilbur. They weren't happy with his build, and then they bring George P. Wilbur in, which George P. Wilbur did a good job, and then they put hockey pads on him. Makes no fucking sense. Make it make sense, guys. Yes, you're exactly right, Godzilla. Lover. Travis Van Winkle. Or Adam Van Winkle. I can't remember his name. Travis Van Winkle. Yes, who was in the 2007 Michael Bay Transformers, was in that. Shares the same character arc and Trent. So yeah, it does kind of coincide with the Bayverse. Then Wilbur gained so much weight for 8'6" they didn't like. Yeah, Jess, that's why I love you. That's why you're my YouTube wife. You're exactly correct. They noticed that they couldn't hide his chunky little belly too much through the coveralls, so they got Michael Lerner at the very end, who was more of a taller, slender Michael Myers at the end of the theatrical cut. Oh, that was funny. That was perfect timing, Jess. Good live stream so far, guys. We're talking about a little Friday the 13th. And we're also bringing up some good Halloween facts, too. Yes, I love this character in the Last Ship TV series as well, Anthony. I was just about to bring that up, and you beat me to it, my friend. Good job. Pamela Voorhees slapped Alice like, keep my son's name out your fucking mouth. I wish she'd slap Will Smith like that. Fucking pussy-ass motherfucker. She was slapped. Here's a little fun fact for you, too, guys, on that part, which you guys probably already know this because you are true Friday the 13th fans and soldiers like I am. She was really slapping Adrienne King because Betsy Palmer was used to stage and theater method acting. So they had to cut the scene because Adrienne King started crying and was like, she's really slapping me. So Sean S. Cunningham had to pull her Betsy Palmer to the side and say, hey, you really can't strike the other actors and actresses on the set here. We got to get through the movie without them turning black and blue. What's true? And I tried to join. I went on Google. I sent you the link on your Instagram. I DM'd you on your Instagram chat, Jess. I sent you the link. All you have to do is push on it in game. Yeah, I sent you the link. I DM'd you the link on Instagram. Someone at Friday the shared autograph. We got the picture. Was from F-13 Room. Signed his name and wrote, "I deserve to die." Yeah, he sure as hell did. Yes, Never Hike Alone 1 and 2 is the best Friday the 13th fan films I have ever seen, Godzilla. I mean, that I will ever see. Exactly. Jess, she was going for realism. Yeah, you're exactly right, Damon, but Adrienne King didn't like it too much. There's a deleted alternate scene where Pamela punched a hole through Jack's heart. You are exactly 1,000% wrong, Asylum. Like, in all the historic moments of people being wrong, you are more wrong than those people that had the historical moment of being wrong. You're like wrong. Like, when you turn 30 years old, Asylum, you're going to be wrong. When you turn 40 years old, you're going to be wrong. 50, 60, however long you live, you are going to be so wrong on that. Okay, I haven't been on there yet. Yeah, go back to your DM on Instagram. I sent you the link. All you got to do is push on it, Jess. Okay, at least you got the notification for the live stream. Yes, Never Hike Alone is amazing fan films. I love them. Still got to watch the Never Hike Alone. Oh, please do, Chadwick. They will not disappoint. You have not, again, Asylum, do I need to go through this again? Because I will go through it. Do I need to dog on you some more on the live stream? I mean, I'm just checking. Like here's wrong right here. And then here's you. You and wrong just fucked in bed. Like wrong just laid you down missionary style and fucked you in bed. I think it's cool that Travis Van Winkle has such a good sense of humor about the character. It's usually the actors that play the assholes in the movies are like the nicest people on the planet, Anton. Yeah. Never hike in the snow. Just my honest opinion. This is my IMO. I thought it sucked. I didn't like it. I didn't enjoy it. Yes, Demon, with no lube. Guess what, Asylum? When you go to the bathroom or go to your kitchen tonight, go to Pet Diamond, go to Pet Princess, go to eat some candy like you always do, you know what you're going to be? You're going to be wrong! Yeah, shit. Asylum's on one tonight. He's fixing to be on the end of my fucking fist. I'm going to punch you so fucking hard off the live stream. We'll call your name, but you're not there. You know why? Because I bit slapped you out the stratosphere, Asylum. Okay, guys, I actually do have to run. I'll click on my DM, but or I had divorce court yesterday. Unfortunately, he's here, so I'm headed to bed early tonight. Okay, by the way, let's do a watch along on the Never Hike Alone. Good idea, Jess. By the way, try to enjoy the rest of your night. I know he's there, like you said, but yeah, check out your DM on Instagram. Please press the link and become a member of the channel. Jess, we need you on the channel. Asylum, you're wrong. What's your favorite Jason design? Part 7, The New Blood. And then my second is the Friday the 13th Part 6 design, followed by the final chapter. Oh, he's wrong, Tim. Tim, I'm willing to bet the pigs, the cows, the horses. I'm willing to bet the whole farm. We're glad we could keep you laughing there, Jess. Remake Jason is my fave design. Hey, Joe, time out Asylum. Someone time out Asylum for 10 seconds, please. It is good to see you, Jess. Well, you don't have to miss us any longer. You're now getting ready to be part of the membership, and you're back on the channel, Jess. We love you. Someone clue me in on the Asylum and candy bit. Come on, Chad. It looks like shit, Asylum. That's what's wrong with it. You know what's really scary, though? My wife, during 1 week, every month, I would rather be at... Not it's. I have no comment, Demon. Part 7 is... Thank you, Chad. Part 7 is my fave by far, and a lot of people shit on it, but Kane never looked better than them. It's the best freaking Jason Voorhees design. I totally agree, Jess. We love you too, Jess. Good night. Don't forget to check your DM on Instagram. Mortal Kombat Jason was so sick. I on that Mortal Kombat game, I use Jason all the time, Godzilla. Asylum's middle name is Candy. Candy ass, more like it. That is a good moral. Don't dig him up and don't stick a metal rod in his ass and have him get struck by lightning. But then we wouldn't have a Friday the 13th Part 6 sequel, though. Have a good night, Jess. We love you. Good God. This live stream's already off the rails on Crazy Train, guys. Oh, I love Part 6, man. CJ Graham as Jason. It's actually not Kane Hodder. Kane Hodder's not my favorite Jason like a lot of people is. CJ Graham's my favorite Jason. My Patriboo. There we go, guys. Got a little bit of Jason Lives action right there. Friday the 13th, Part 6 from 1986. CJ Graham, Tom Matthews, Megan Cook, or not Megan, Jennifer Cook, that plays Megan, sorry. The most important rule you can get from any Friday the 13th is never tell the angry guy chopping wood to just forget it. Yes, please go back and watch my video if you don't know what Anthony Jordan's talking about. Anybody that's new here on the live stream, go back and watch my video on Vic and Joey. You will totally understand what Anthony is talking about. I was going to watch part 6 either tonight or tomorrow. I'm watching it tonight, Chad, so you should too. Part 6, Jason, in my opinion, looked better without the belt. Yeah, that kind of got a little silly as well. Asylum, I agree, but I forgive it because I love the movie so much. I think Kane gives a fun, curious, and fun Jason, but not a scary Jason, though. Yeah, he's not. He just brings more animated life to the Jason character, not necessarily scary. Godzilla, you got a damn good point on that. The RV scene is the best damn scene in Jason Lives. I totally agree, Chadwick. 6 is overrated. It's good, but overrated. I respect your opinion. I think it's my opinion, and a lot of people agree with me. It's the best directed one. Got the best soundtrack. It's got some of the best kills. Storyline shit, but I mean, there's a lot of the Friday the 13th where the storyline is shit. Yeah, the yellow gloves that he got from Tommy. I didn't mind them either. They were okay. Yeah, argue with him, Asylum. Put Tim Atkins in his damn mustache place. Jason with yellow leather gloves goes hard. Exactly, Godzilla lover. Just forget it. But I think you're way out of line. But you know what, Vic? I think you're way out of line. That's exactly what got his ass killed. CJ Graham, being an ex-Marine, gives Jason mechanical precision that just work. Yeah, and a lot of people bring that up on the behind the scenes, especially the documentary on the Crystal Lake Memoirs of Part 6. When he's first walking into the campgrounds, it's more of a march instead of a walk. And you could tell he was an ex-Marine. Son of a bitch was still jacked. Yeah, CJ Graham was a great, intimidating Jason. 6'3", and I guarantee you he was about 250, 260 plus of just pure muscle back then playing Jason. Absolutely it is, Asylum. I will agree with you on that one till the end of time. What's up, Seth? Seth Glantz is claiming to be Jason. Wait a minute. You can't be Jason. You're a werewolf, you silly-ass bastard. I love Tommy. He's so cool and makes for a cool hunter and monster vibe to the Friday the 13th series. It was basically a monster hunter, and Jason was Frankenstein, and Jason Lives. You're exactly right, Godzilla. No, okay, you're not Jason, and you're not Ted. You're a werewolf, Seth. How many times are we going to go through? And by the way, everybody say hi to Seth, the werewolf. Yes, you're exactly correct, Anthony. I've seen the behind-the-scenes look of that as well. It's a good thing he had the strength to retract the spear the way he did, because it probably would have went into the actress's face. And a little fun fact for you, the girl that got the spear to the face when she's pulling out the MasterCard, the Discovery Guard, and the cash, that is Tom McLaughlin's wife in real life. I'll take Jason Takes Manhattan over Jason Goes to Hell any day, Mr. Chadwick. We got R6 from Morocco. Everybody give him a shout out. Seth Glantz loves Part 3, and Paul is dead. Paul's not dead, Seth. I'm not going to argue with you on this live stream. Paul is not dead. No, Chad, he's not dead. You guys take that back right now. I'm not going to tolerate this bullshit. Asylum, try harder. Seth Glantz with a donation, Seth, you are freaking cracking me up right now. Paul's not dead. He's not dead. He didn't die. Regardless, Seth, thank you for the donation, sir. I appreciate you, man. Yes, give Seth a thumbs up. Asylums. It just felt right at the time to tell you to try harder, Asylum. But although Seth is being obnoxious about my boy Paul from Part 2, everybody give him a thumbs up, a fist bump, and a high five for the donation. Thank you, Seth. Fell asleep on the shit. Now you're talking about Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4. Seth, you're on the shitter a lot. I guess werewolves are full of shit? I don't know. Werewolves, Seth, do you guys eat a lot of damn enchiladas? Here's what happened. Paul remembered he mocked me, Jenny, for her Jason theory and knew he was going to be in the doghouse, so he ran like hell. That's what I said in my video. I think he ran like hell, Anton. I really do. He's not dead. For the love of Christ, Chadwick. High metabolism. Shit. You're gonna be the last man on Earth, and you're gonna be on the shitter. Aliens are gonna come down to Earth. It's just gonna be like a dusty wasteland, Seth, and they're gonna find you sitting on the toilet. Crazy fucking werewolf. Good God Almighty. Uh-oh. And someone brought up the final chapter. There you go. Now let's get to but who called the cops at the end of part 3? That is maybe Paul from part 2. Maybe Paul ran to part 3. Maybe that's where Paul ran to another part of Camp Crystal Lake to Higgins Haven. He's the one that called the cops at part 3. What do you guys think? Paul's not dead. He ran like hell, crossed past the trucker, TCM. Now they're running together. Before he did that, though, Anthony, he ran to Higgins Haven and called the cops. So what F-13s have we covered so far? Right now we're on the final chapter. We've done the original part 2. We've covered part 6 a little bit. And I wanted to cover something on the final chapter here. I'm out of money to donate right now, so I'm going to lose the donation war. Oh, Seth, you just won the donation war against Sugar Daddy Demon. That's okay, though, because Demon, you usually win. So you can bow out gracefully on this one. And it's only because you haven't gotten paid yet this week. That's the only reason why. Where was Seth won? Best mask. I'm going to go with the final chapter right here. Now that I have it pulled up, I'm going to go with final chapter. Here's what I think legit happened with the cops. Because the killer was still loose, the cops were probably checking the remote middle of nowhere homes just in case. Very true, Anthony. Yes, part 7's my second place, Chad. But I love part 4, and I'll tell you why. And I'll point it out. The slit right there from the axe where Chris embedded it in his forehead, that's why it's the first movie. It's the first sequel with the iconic axe slit there in the front part of the mask there at the forehead. That's why I think it's the best mask. Just my honest opinion. I have spoken. And there's something else about Ted White's Jason and Friday the 13th, the final chapter. I think he is the fastest, most vicious Jason. And the quickest and fastest Jason, and one of the most meanest, not necessarily vicious, but the meanest Jason in the Friday the 13th franchise. What do you guys think? From part 3. Chad said part 7. Seth thinks part 3. Seth's not a axe slit fan to the hockey mask, I guess. Ted White's Jason has a mean streak him out. Yeah, he's the meanest, fastest, because Ted White's Jason in the final chapter, he is hauling ass after Trish, man. I'm sorry. The final chapter has the best final fight with any final girl. I mean, Jenny's is good in part 2. She is my favorite final girl, but the fight with Trish, Kimberly Beck, is just phenomenal. You need a Double J Jarrett shot to put up. She smoked. Oh, God, Jesus, I know, man. I'll give her a guitar shot right in the crotch. More than the remake. Seth. Hey, Anthony, Seth has a good point there. Because he is fast and vicious in the remake in 2009. Seth, I need to think about that. That's good, man. No, I was saying part 3 is where the slit came from. Yes, at the very end. Yeah, you're exactly right, Seth. But throughout the whole entire movie of part 4, the final chapter, you have the slit throughout the whole movie is what I meant. But yeah, you're correct on that, Seth. But yeah, Seth has a damn good point. Derek Mears, who plays Jason in the 2009 reboot, is pretty damn fast and vicious, too. Yeah, the 2009 Jason is vicious and evil as fuck. I agree, Chad. Hey, Tim Atkins, somehow I knew you were going to say that. Yeah, Derek Mears is one of my favorite Jasons. God, you know what? It's probably never going to happen, Anthony, but I hope Derek Mears plays Jason one more time before he gets too damn old. But yeah, the fastest, meanest Jason by far, with the biggest mean streaks, was definitely the 2009 reboot, Derek Mears, and then Ted White from the final chapter. God rest his soul. Yeah, you're laughing, Tim, because you knew I was going to fucking... you knew I was going to point that out to you, sir. Tim Atkins is cracking me up. He's starting with the damn Jason Goes to Hell bullshit. But yeah, I couldn't help myself. I started in the middle of the marathon last night. I watched all my favorite kills and chase scenes in the final chapter, and just watching Ted White running fast as hell after Trish, and she pummeled his ass. She gave him a beating, man. Sliced his wrist, split his hand, gave him the machete right to his chest, TV to the head, started smacking him with a hammer on the hockey mask, and gave him the claw hammer to the neck. And everything that she did to him, especially the TV and the machete to the chest, you can hear him. He's like, oh! He's like, oh! Sleeping Bag Kill has to be top 3 kill, and I have Homage 2009 made it with Sleeping Bag Kill 2. Yeah, both Sleeping Bag Kills in 2009 and in 1988's The New Blood are freaking phenomenal, Chad. Happy Friday the 13th, and happy birthday to the big man, Jason himself. Welcome back to the live stream, Kitty525, a.k.a. Jeepers Creepers himself. I was just showing off and discussing, we all were, a little Friday the 13th, the final chapter. The crotch chop from part 3, where Andy, and thank God he did it, because I got tired of his dumb ass walking on his hands. Seth the werewolf, are you still on the live stream? Seth, where are you at, Seth? By the way, Asylum, if you're still on here, try harder. Yeah, we're rolling through these pretty quick, but that's all right. We can come back to them. It does not matter. We'll give it a break for a second. Corey Feldman was such a brat. Ted White enjoyed scaring. Yeah, the part where he jumps behind him and grabs him in the window. You know what's funny about that part is he already crashed through the window to grab Corey Feldman. The window and part of the wall, the lower part of the wall where the window's at, has already been busted out. All he had to do was probably step over the broken glass and the part that was busted out and walk in the cabin. Instead, he busts through the front. He goes over to the front door and busts in. I think I'm going to time Asylum out again, even though he hasn't posted. Yeah, go ahead and time him out again, Chadwick. I always felt like Corey Haim would have been a better Tommy Jarvis. We'll leave that up in the air, Kenny. Don't get me wrong, I'm a Corey Haim fan. And Corey Haim played in some damn good bangers in his day, but I just don't know. That's tough. I mean, that's a good touch on the live stream, Kenny, but what's up, puppies? I like your profile pic. Corey Feldman is a huge rock star. Shit. He's about as huge rock star as an aardvark as president of the United States. Why was Trish locking the windows? It's not like Jason was going to try one. I know, man. There's all the Friday the 13th sequels have their flaws, Anthony, but you know you got a good point about locking the windows, but I think I had a good point about him walking from the window that he just busted out, grabbing Corey Feldman over to the door and busting in the door. Agreed, Chadwick. That would have been cool. Fell dog. The two Corys, they should have been in Friday the 13th, the final chapter. Corey Feldman is a national embarrassment. I'm going to have to agree with you on that one. Thank God we got all his old classic movies for when he was growing up. At least we got those. That's the Corey Feldman that I remember, not the one that's on stage trying to play the guitar and trying to sing rock music and dance like Michael Jackson on stage. Good God Almighty. Come on, Corey. Corey, just stop. And Asylum, try harder. Whoa. What was that? Good live stream so far, guys. It has been a good Friday the 13th. Maybe even River Phoenix would have been a good Tommy. No, that is a damn good, fine idea, Kenny. I like that because River Phoenix, in my personal, oh, there's Seth. Oh, we still got the werewolf on the live stream, guys. River Phoenix, in my personal opinion, was a better actor than both Corys. So, yeah, he would have been a damn good Tommy Jarvis, Kenny. Mr. Jeepers Creepers, I feel Corey Feldman was a door. Well, yeah. Yeah, Tim. I'm with Tim Atkins. He still is. I mean, nothing's changed on that one, guys. Gilbert Gottfried as Tommy Jarvis would have been on. You know what, Jason? I read all your newspaper clippings, and this is how I'm going to defeat you, Jason. I'm Gilbert Gottfried as Tommy Jarvis. I'm going to shave my head, and then I'm going to smack you upside the head with the machete. That's what I'm going to do. Yes, my name's Tommy Jarvis, and I'm going to smack you right across the face with this here machete. And then I'm going to chop you up with the machete about 20 more times after I hug my beautiful sister. Sorry, sis. I'm Gilbert Gottfried, though. Anyways, there you go, guys. What do you mean was the door? Look up videos like he's... You guys know I love doing impressions for you guys. Seth, if you're still driving down the road, I hope you didn't crash on the side of the road. The Crispin Jam is awesome. That's a good name for it. Yeah, you should have never brought up the Gilbert Gottfried as Tommy Jarvis, man. I was on a roll there. You know how I am about my impressions. Back when I was doing stand-up comedy, that was my shtick. Seth's laughing his ass off. You didn't crash on the side of the road, did you, Seth? Because I know you're still on the road. Your truck's not over there. The werewolf mobile. Yeah, he's got this squinty eyes, and he's always, you know what, Jason, you're just a bully. Yeah, just a bully. Jesse Ventura's, oh, good God. Let me tell you something. No. That's enough, guys. I'm not doing Jesse Ventura tonight. I'm still on the red. That's what I'm. Yeah, no. I gotta quit with the impersonations because Seth, God bless his heart, still trying to make it home. He's driving on the road. Steven's a guy. Hey, I actually thought he took over my soul there for a second. All right, Chad, just for a minute. Hey, listen, Jason. I usually would crack your arm over my knee or my shoulder or over your own shoulder and snap your arm in two, but that's not what I'm going to do this time. After I eat this bag of Twinkies, I'm going to take the machete, and with a chopping motion, I'm going to get you right in the side of the head. You can ask my wife, my ex-wife, Kelly LeBrock. She's still a very, very pretty woman. And I'm just a very, very fat man. But you can ask her. I am very quick and fast with the chop. So when I get the machete, I'm going to smack it on the side of your head. And then I'm going to let my ponytail wave. And then I'm going to start chopping you some more while you're on the floor. It's gonna thunder here in a bit. I hope Jason doesn't stop by. Will Sasso should do Seagal as Tommy J. No, yeah, Will Sasso. Does a damn good Steven Seagal and a damn good Jesse Ventura. Jason wouldn't be able to handle the shit. Steven Seagal knows about as much Aikido as I know playing with Barbie dolls. It's the same thing. Yeah, pretty much. Except the jawline is like this with Gilbert Gottfried. And Steven Seagal is just like this. He's just straight face like this. Yeah, if you think about it, I know Gilbert Gottfried passed away, God rest his soul, but maybe him and Steven Seagal were really brothers. Steven Seagal versus Jason X. I wish. It would kill his big fat ass. Listen here, Jason. I was a frogman. I was a Navy SEAL. I was training down in Bogota while you were off drowning in the lake with your mother. Yeah, Steven Seagal's like more Celeste faced and more. Yeah, Gilbert Gottfried got a little more life into him. A little more jaw movement. Gilbert Seagal. There you go. That's a good one right there. Seth Glantz, the werewolf, just gave me Gilbert Seagal. Now, let me tell you something, Jason. Get off my sister. Quit trying to kill my sister. Oh, God, guys. Curtain, applause, please. Applause for the performances on the live stream, guys. Applause. Can I get some applause? This is what happens when you're full of caffeine on Friday the 13th. Seth Glantz is laughing his fucking ass off. You laughing ass werewolf. Quit dragging your fleas over my house, by the way. There you go. There's my bow. I didn't hear no crash in the distance. Seth is obviously... Yeah, speaking of that, since Anthony brought it up, how close are you, Seth? Seth Glantz with a super chat donation. Everybody give Seth Glantz a big high five and a slap to his werewolf furry ass. Thanks, Seth, for the donation. I appreciate it. But how far are you, Seth? I'm laughing because can you picture people driving by Seth, a fucking big ass furry werewolf driving a big ass truck? Hey, Jason, how do you get the fuck to have sex? Oh yeah. That'd be a good one, Chad. But I don't. You're an hour and a half. Oh, you must have stopped off in Clinton and got yourself a few drinks, Seth. Which you've earned it. You work hard, sir. And again, thank you for the super chat donation, Seth. I appreciate you, man. Seth must have stopped off down in Clinton, got himself a couple of werewolf beers. Sorry, werewolf bears. I better not say that too loud. Megan might walk outside. Then we both die. I hope she's not sitting outside. Ooh. We can go check. Guys. Go check here. Nope, she's not sitting outside. All right. Nothing to fear. The coast is clear. Name that Halloween movie. Human blood is my drink. So you stopped off in Clinton at the bar to get a glass of blood. Trying to, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. There you go, Tim Atkins. There's your Jason Goes to Guatemala. Not ever since someone stole our porch bench. Yeah, that's true, Seth. Okay, maybe tomorrow. Well, this is mainly for Tim Atkins' benefit, not necessarily mine or anybody else, but Watch parts 1 through 4. Seth, watch parts 1 through 4. Watch the first 4 because to me, they are the OGs. Yes, Tim Atkins, there's Jason Goes to Hell. Directed by Adam Shithead Marcus, who was not a true Friday the 13th fan, who pretty much wrote a fairy tale circus 12-year-old version of Jason Goes to Hell. Okay, JoJo's back. I dropped my sister and her friends off at the bar. Oh, yeah, she just turned 21. Make sure when they're done to go pick them up, Joe. Oh, okay, Seth's got to work tomorrow. Jason goes to the worst sequel ever, yeah. Oh, no, I'll give you that. The artwork is superb. But as far as the little worm demon that comes out of his mouth to possess everybody, that's just fucking asinine, Tim. Tim, I know it's your favorite Friday the 13th for some god-awful reason. In fact, Tim, I pray to God every night to give me the answer why Jason Goes to Hell would be your favorite sequel. I pray to God every night to give me the answer. But it's your opinion. We're not going to judge you for it for the most part. But, yeah, this artwork is superb. And when we first saw it is back when I was a teenager, a sophomore in high school, when I first saw this poster, I was like, that's fucking sweet. That must be a demon from hell. Because it's called Jason Goes to Hell. Nope. Come to find out, the little worm demon is something that lived in Jason all this time. French kisses another human body, comes out of his mouth and possesses you, which is just fucking incredibly stupid and asinine. You're going to go undercover to spy on him. Seth, you can only watch one tonight. Watch part 3, Seth. Part 3. I think you should watch part 3. Yeah, I'll do Jason Takes Manhattan next here pretty soon, Chad. Okay, Godzilla Lover's back. I was showing off the artwork to Jason Goes to Fucko. But yeah, when I first saw this poster back then, I was like, oh, that's freaking cool. That must be one of the demons down in hell. And Jason's going to have a chrome mask. It's going to be so cool. Part 3 is your favorite? It's one of my favorites too, Seth. How did 100-man SWAT team set up an ambush for Jason at Crystal Lake? I don't know. Ask Adam Marcus, that grand, fantastic genius director of it. Jason Goes to Toilet. Oh, let's go. Are you interested in maybe some delicious rice cakes? Yeah, Jason Goes to Hell made me sad too back then because I wasted $5 on it at the movie theater back then, Godzilla. It's different from all the other ones that had a new idea. Yeah, it was different, all right. Yeah, it was a new idea. Was it a great or good idea? No. Wasn't even an okay idea. Now, I remember leaving that theater very, very fucking disappointed and pissed off because back in 1993, God rest its soul. Oh, hold on a second. Joe Thorburn with a, old Thurburno with a... Thank you for the donation, JoJo, and thank you for the... Appreciate it, JoJo. Good looking out, man. Thank you so much, everybody, for the donations, and thank you guys so much for joining me on the live stream here on Friday the 13th. I don't have a problem with the idea, but not for a Friday the 13th film. Absolutely, totally agree with you, Anthony. Yes, thanks again, JoJo. Everybody give JoJo a fist pound and a fist bump, a high five, a throw off the bleachers, smash his face on the bleachers, give him a high five on the bleachers, sucker. But yeah, back in 93, it was only $5 to go to the movies. I missed those times, but I remember I was pissed off that I even spent $5 to see this fucking movie in the theater back then. The girl being split up in the middle was savage. I agree, it's a savage kill and very fucking obnoxious. But then again, what Friday the 13th movie doesn't have obnoxious kills? But everybody brings that up like that's the saving bastion of Jason Goes to Hell. Everybody brings that up. They're like, what's the uncut version? You can actually see it get split in two by the sign. So what? I still hate the movie. I don't even think Kane Hodder was all that good as Jason. No, Kane Kane Hodder was disappointed in the movie, therefore he didn't put 100% behind the Jason character like he usually does, Anthony. So you're correct on that one. Wasn't Jason supposedly a deadite and goes to hell? No. He wasn't implying. He had Adam Marcus, that dipshit, actually confirmed that. He wasn't trying to imply that he was a deadite. It's just Adam Marcus was a big Evil Dead fan and a fan of the Necronomicon, sorry. I'm from the Midwest, guys. He was a big fan of Necronomicon, so that's why he put it in the movie. There's no fourth wall. There's no clever fourth wall to it or anything like that. Just quite simply, he put it in there because he's an Evil Dead fan. Yeah, that tent scene also felt sleazy. It made Danny Steinman. Yeah, I totally agree, Anton, but CJ Graham's my favorite too, Jojo Thorburno. He was a big fan of more like a big fan of necrophilia. And this fucking piece of shit movie that I'm showing right here, Jason Goes to Hell, that's proof of it. Good one, Jeepers Creepers. Kitty525, aka Jeepers Creepers. But yeah, everybody, I'm just going to bring it up one more time. Every time someone squashes on Jason Goes to Hell, which is most of the time, especially for me, everybody's like, oh, but the scene where the girl gets split in the tent, so what? That didn't save the movie. That wasn't a saving bastion of that piece of shit movie. But they always bring it up. And Tim Atkins just brought it up. So you fall into that statistic, Tim, but I still love you. Disagree with you, Tim. I hated it back when I was a sophomore in high school, and I hate it now. I love Freddy versus Jason. No exaggeration, Seth. I went and saw Freddy vs. Jason 15 times at the movie theater back then. 15 freaking times. No exaggeration. Because I was anticipating that movie for over 10 freaking years. That's why. And that is a huge ass. That was the biggest mosquito I ever seen in my life. In fact, that wasn't a mosquito. That was a fucking bird. There you go. Freddy versus Jason. Boom. Jason goes to Tatooine. Sorry. Jason, Tatooine. The secret plans are in Tatooine. Tim Atkins' hardest hit right now. Oh, shit. Tatooine. That was hawk. That was it wasn't a fucking mosquito, it was a hawk. Perfect Halloween movie. I don't know about that, Seth, but I can watch Goes to Hell. I can watch any of them. X is just cheesy fun. Yeah, Jason X is just a guilty fun pleasure watch. It should have been titled Jason Goes to Shit, and that's exactly where he ended up too. The Jason character and the model look of Jason Goes to Hell looked like shit. Probably smelled like shit. Movie was shit. It was shit. I'd rather watch Jason Goes to Hell over Ends. Oh, yeah. I'm totally with you on that one, Kenny. A.K.A. Jeepers Creepers. But yeah, Seth, here you go. Freddy vs. Jason. I did include it on this Friday the 13th live stream because, it has Jason, has the Jason lore, even has Mrs. Voorhees in it, played by a different actress, of course. Has Camp Crystal Lake in it, so I had to bring it up. Shit wasn't a bird, it was a stealth drone. Yeah, that fucking mosquito was huge. He's saying Freddy versus Jason's kind of goofy, but but his favorite's Jason Goes to Hell. That makes a lot of sense, Tim Atkins. You could tell during the New Line era, Friday the 13th, there wasn't any passion. Absolutely, Anthony. Back to Freddy versus Jason real quick. I still love this movie. I can watch it anytime. You guys can put it on right now on this live stream. I will watch it in its entirety. I have several different copies, including even a VHS copy of this movie. I fucking love it. The Creeper vs. Freddy would be badass. I would pay a ticket to see that one, Kenny. I'd rather watch Jason Goes to DMV. Yeah, I'd rather watch Jason wait in line at the DMV than watch Jason Goes to Shell Station. Has Asylum asked who would win between Jason versus Donkey Kong yet? I think Asylum tucked his tail between his legs and went and got some candy. Enz is the worst fucking slasher of all time. A total piece of shit. Totally agree with you. Chad, Which one? Freddy versus Jason, Seth? Jason goes to 7-Eleven. I'd rather watch that than Jason Goes to Hell. Like the creeper waiting in line at the DMV for his vanity plate. Be eating you, man. Be eating you, pal. Excellent live streams so far, guys. Oh, sweet. So Seth's going to watch Freddy vs. Jason. You know what? I'm going to watch it tonight, too. I got to finish watching... the final chapter. I'm going to skip 5 because I want to. And then I appreciate that, Godzilla. Thank you for being on the live stream. Welcome to the channel. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. And if you want, and if you would like to, become a member of the channel. Completely join the family, Godzilla. I'm going to watch part 2 tonight. I watched that last night, but you know what? I'm going to watch it again, Kenny525, a.k.a. Jeepers Creepers, because that is one of my favorite ones. Welcome to 7-Eleven. You want Slippy, Mr. Hockey Man Mask? welcome to 7-Eleven, Mr. Hockey Man Mask. What's wrong with 5? I just don't want to watch it. Ain't nothing wrong with 5. It's got some funny ass parts in it, but I just don't feel like watching 5. Subscribe or else Joe Headlock knows where you live. Oh God, don't start scaring people on the live stream, Joe. By the way, Godzilla, I'm in the middle of reviewing all the Godzilla. Oh, yeah. Check out Anthony's channel as well, Godzilla Lover. Part 6 is on tap for tonight as well, Chadwick. 5 had good parts. I mainly appreciate the tits. That's about all I appreciate besides the damn enchiladas part. So, no weapons in the store, Mr. Hockey Man Mask. It would be an honor, my man, but Anthony, don't stress it. I've watched them all. Oh! Godzilla, have you seen Anthony's channel, or are you saying you've watched all the Godzilla movies? Which I'm with a profile name as Godzilla Lover, I'm pretty sure you have watched all the Godzilla movies. And if you have, major props to you. 6 motorhome kill was fucking... Oh, dude, that is one of the best, coolest scenes in any Friday the 13th movie. You got Teenage Frankenstein blaring on the radio by Alice Cooper. Poor Darcy DeMoss, Nikki, gets her face crushed in like an accordion, according to Sheriff Garris. And then Court, thank God, gets the Bowie knife. Gets the Bowie knife to the skull, thank God, because I hated his character. I hated Court's character. God, shit. JoJo, behave yourself. Godzilla versus Jason. I'm going to go with Jason. Jason's too cracked for Jason. Godzilla's too cracked for Jason. Part 5's just a meme-worthy classic. Toot. Better fix the fucking car. Seth, gonna kick your fucking ass. Joe's cracking me up, man. Jojo Thorburno's cracking me up. They would kill each other over and over. Yes, they definitely would. That's one good way of putting it, Godzilla. How ironic is it? I got Anthony Jordan of Anthony Jordan Gaming and Videos, who is a Godzilla lover, and I got an actual Godzilla lover profile guy, individual on the live stream. What are the odds? I liked him standing on top of the motorhome. Good shot, like the creepers on his truck in part 3. Totally agree with you. That is an iconic shot, Kenny, in Friday the 13th, part 6. Iconic. It shows you just how badass Jason Voorhees really is. I love that freaking scene. Again, it's legendary. It's a legendary, iconic shot. I laughed so hard I almost ran over Joe's toe with my VW bug. Jason's toe, sorry. Part 5 is terrible. Yeah, it's terrible. I still enjoy it, but I'm not including it on my marathon this time around. Godzilla versus werewolves. I'm gonna go with Godzilla, because all you werewolves do is just run around like a bunch of idiots howling at the moon. What's up, buddy? Welcome to the live stream. It's funny because I guess I just have both been to hell. Very true, Godzilla. By the way, Anthony, I never get notifications. notifications on your vid. Keep them coming on the Discord, Anthony, because I'm not getting notifications for them either, Anton. See, that's something I have not seen, Godzilla. I would love to freaking check that out. Frankenstein versus Jason. Who wins? Jason. But I would be... See, there goes Seth right there. You guys you howl at the moon and you run around like a bunch of idiots. All furrified. Got your snarling teeth with your dog snouts. Sometimes... When you morph into the werewolf, sometimes your clothes rip off, sometimes your pants stay on. Thank God your pants stays on. I don't want to see your little werepup. I'm gonna go with Jason, but it also depends on which Jason. But vast majority of the Jasons, whether any sequel you pick, Jason would beat Leatherface. My opinion. Jason X versus... Oh, good God. I'm not even answering that one, Chad. Herman Munster versus Jason Voorhees. Lily. Lily, there's a man outside the castle here with a hockey mask on, Lily. There you go. There's Herman Munster. Dracula versus Michael. Ooh. I think Dracula would possess him and then bite Michael in the neck, and then great, we get a vampire Michael Myers. Good job, Kenny. Yeah, I appreciate it. I did my best Herman Munster impression. The late great Fred Gwynne. Lily, there's a man with a hockey mask on outside the door. The motorhome part 6, there's a cooler on the roof. It's one of the Brewster's spoons. Yes, I do remember that. Thanks for bringing that up, Anton. One of the producers left the cooler on top of it between shots. I accidentally left when it flipped. Okay, good. Yeah, I do remember that, and I'm glad you brought that up, Anthony. My money is on Herman. He would do Jason quick, did pitches a mean baseball. Yeah, if you look really close, you can see one of the set production guys' ice chest, ice cooler, whatever you want to call it, sitting on top of the flipped over RV. That's hilarious. They got revenge on him that way. Yes, indeed. I love the Munsters so much, and the impression is good. Thanks, Godzilla. I appreciate that. When I did some stand-up comedy here locally, that's what I did. That was my specialty, was impressions. You missed my Steven Seagal and my Gilbert Gottfried, and who the hell else have I done? Shit, I can't even remember. The caffeine's getting to my head. I love the Munsters so much. Jason versus the Frog Brothers. The Frog Brothers. That's a good one, Chadwick. I like to think the Creeper would destroy Jason, but I think Jason would win in the end. That's a good one, Kenny. How do you see Jason winning that one in the end? Because I would think the Creeper would have a little bit of a slight advantage, seeing that he can sprout the wings and fly. Because he believes he can fly. Just ask R. Kelly. But I think that song was actually about the Creeper. But I think he can... I think he could spread the wings out and fly and have a little bit more of an advantage against Jason, but that's just my opinion. Yeah, I know he was threatening to, and that's about the time I was going to find out the exact location and coordinates of Rob Zombie, and I was going to rip his head off and shove it up his own ass. Demon's back. I still think Jason versus Pinhead would be a good fight. Totally agree, and I think Michael Myers versus Pinhead would be a good fight too, Sugar Daddy Demon. Rob Zombie killed any hope of a new Monsters project or movie or reboot, and I'm glad they didn't go through with it, because I'm not a Rob Zombie fan. I don't know. That's just my opinion. I would love to see that though. Creeper's tough. Oh, Creeper's damn tough. You can't kill the Creeper, man. You cannot kill him. The only reason they beat him in the first one, I know it doesn't go in good exact chronological order according to the sequels, but because he went into hibernation. I feel like Jason would play dead as the creeper is loading him onto the truck. Jason would pop up, grab the creeper by the head, and twist it off. Okay, that's a good theory. I mean, it's simple but effective, and it's Jason-esque, Jason Voorhees-esque. So yeah, that's good, Kenny. I like that. I'll take that. I'll take that all day. There it is. And there's the Derek Mears 2009 reboot Jason that we were just bragging about earlier. Totally agree, Anton. I read the Jeepers Creepers Cathedral script, the original part 3, and I know how the creeper dies. Oh, I see, Kenny525. Straight to Netflix with the Rob Zombie prequel of The Munsters. That's probably where it really kind of belongs. Would be straight to Netflix. What's going on, Evil Ash? Happy Friday the 13th. Evil Ash just now joined the live stream. One of our OGs on the channel. Wishing everybody a happy Friday the 13th. I'm glad you're here. Better late than never, Evil. We are having one hell of a blast on this live stream. I think you might be right, Anton. That's a damn good theory right there, and you're probably correct. Good to see Evil Ash. Yes, everybody loves Evil Ash. 2009 F3 is underrated and doesn't get enough love in my own opinion. I don't understand, but it's a good watch. I don't necessarily think it's underrated, Chadwick. I appreciate and respect your opinion. I don't necessarily think it's really good either. But what I do like about it is what you're looking at right now here on the pick is I love Derek Mears' portrayal of Jason. That's the only main reason I can really get through the 2009 reboot is because of Derek Mears' Jason. Derek Mears shines everybody else's character out in the 2009 reboot. I seen 2009 in the theater. It was a blast in the theater. I did not see that one in the theater. I can't remember why I didn't make it to the theater for that one, but that's a good shot of Derek Mears there. I love Derek Mears as Jason, and pretty much him playing Jason is the only reason why I watch it. I'm a Jared Padalecki fan from Supernatural, but even his character's kind of bogged down and dried out in it. I like Travis Van Winkle, of course. I'm a fan of his, but you know, he plays a douchebag, just like he humbly tells you. You're good. Hey, Godzilla lover beat me to it, Evil Ash. You're good, Ash. I'm bad, Ash. You're Mr. Goody Two-Shoes. Mr. Goody Two-Shoes. 09 has too much CGI. Yeah, I totally agree with you, Tim. I saw it in the theaters, too. JoJo saw it in the theater. I got home from work and went right to the what? To the shitter? What is this, fill in the blanks? Travis Van Winkle deserves more parts. Totally agree. Oh, Asylum finally speaks up like he's got a pair when the 2009 reboot comes up. I can't lie, that was one of my favorite Friday the 13th films. What do you think of Jason Takes Manhattan? It's a good fun watch. It's not a great movie. It's one of the weirdest, far-fetched sequels. The storyline's pretty damn lame and weak too, buddy, but it's a good, fun, guilty pleasure watch of mine. The Mears Jason was intimidating as shit and fast as hell. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier, Evil. Between the 2009 reboot Jason and the Friday the 13th, the final chapter Jason, which Ted White played, they are the fastest, most meanest, vicious Jason Voorhees in the franchise. Kenny525's on the shitter right now. Hope you got some toilet paper beside you, because that's a terrible feeling. Don't lose your car keys, and make sure you always get toilet paper in the bathroom. True, as a kid, it stood out the most for me. Got you, buddy. The most disappointing thing for me in 2009 is, especially considering Daniel Pearl that shot the original remake TCM was the cameraman. I just don't think they put enough love and effort into the 2009 reboot, and I think that's why you noticed that, Anthony. That's just my opinion, but you did a good job superimposing better masks and machetes on him. Gotcha, Kenny. Okay, Kenny. So if you're to put your Jeepers Creepers up against 2009 Derek Mears, I think Derek Mears would come on top on that one. Scout Taylor was going to play a character in the 09 remake. I did not know that. I know in 09 she did the god-awful sequel to Rob Zombie's Halloween, but Kenny's agreeing with me. Friday the 13th, Part 8, Jason Takes Vancouver. That's what I nickname it too. I either call it Jason Takes Vancouver, or I call it Jason Takes a Boat Ride. Totally agree, Evil. Yeah, Derek Mears was a beast. 2009 is peak for the first, 20 minutes and then drops off hard. Okay, now, see, Godzilla Lover has a good point. I love the first 20 minutes of it because it's like one small short film in itself. The people that's out camping at the very beginning before the title card and the credits and all that bullshit. The ones that's looking out for the weed crops at Camp Crystal Lake. That is freaking, it's banging. I totally agree with Godzilla Lover. If they would have kept the whole movie like that, I would have liked it better. And unfortunately, she didn't get the role. Yeah, she probably would have been a hell of a lot better than what they had. Asylum, you're right. He would beat Jeepers Creepers 1, but not Jeepers Creepers 2. You know what? You might have a point there, Kenny525, a.k.a. Jeepers Creepers. Jason Takes a Cruise. Yes, Chadwick, definitely. Jason Takes a Cruise. Give me the shrimp. Don't eat the shrimp, Jason. It has iodine in it. The Vancouver scenes don't bother me that much because it's right near docks and it's easy for me to accept it being a little trashy right at the docks. Again, I can watch Jason Takes Manhattan. It's a terrible sequel in the franchise, but I like it. I loved how they did the rest of the movie. You talking about 2009 reboot Asylum? Because I disagree with you on that. I thought, no, not a fan of it. Jason was Forrest Gump's first mate. No, Jason, there's all kinds of shrimp here at Camp Crystal Lake. You got shrimp sandwich, shrimp scampi, shrimp cocktail. You got shrimp over the Barbie. You got, wait, Jason, put that big knife down. The boombox scene in Manhattan is awesome. Yes, I totally agree. Friday the 13th, Part 8, boats and hoes. Yes, the boombox scene is peak. I totally agree. I love shape and the straps for Jason Takes Manhattan mask. The colors look like cheese. It ruins the mask. Totally agree. Jason, you want to be a shrimp boat captain with me, Jason? I got a little Jason Takes Manhattan on here somewhere, guys. I came prepared. Prepare ship for ludicrous speed. There we go. Jason Takes a Boat Ride. There it is. There you go, Chadwick. Man, you are my ass about the Jason man as a kid seeing the boxer get his head knocked off. Yeah, that was V.C. Dupree, the character of Julius. He, take your best shot, motherfucker. Fun fact for you, buddy, if you didn't already know this, the actor V.C. Dupree is really punching Kane Hodder in the face with the hockey mask. That is real blood on his knuckles. Double J, Jeff Jarrett. Pull up the Japanese Part 8 pose. I don't have that one, Godzilla. Next time I'll download it, though. The dance floor kill in Part 8 was the meanest. Yeah, that's actually a young Kelly Hugh. And what a waste of fucking hot chick that he did. That part pisses me off, Asylum. I hear you. What about that idiot Mark in Part 8? Obsessed with the stupid popular... Oh, I want you to know I've had the super hots for you since our sophomore year. Okay, thanks for stopping by. We'll get together sometime, have coffee, and we'll get together. Okie doke? Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, Anthony, he was definitely a very annoying character. Evil Ash agrees with us about the dance floor kill. Jason Takes the Disney cruise. With Forrest Gump. Jason, there's Mickey. Mom always said that Mickey was smarter than I am. The glass kill. let's face the facts. And it wasn't the movie's fault. It was the MPAA's fault here on Jason Takes a Manhattan or Boat Ride, Vancouver, all those fucking nicknames. The kills were lame in Part 8 because of the MPAA. Just fucking lame and horrible. The Walker chick, JJ, is the girl, would have been interesting. I'm not in the snotty pop. Right, yeah, JJ, she was a cool character. I've actually got a song downloaded on the song that she's playing down in the boiler room underneath the ship. I've actually got an extended version of that song, and it's actually pretty bad. It's by a girl called named Barbara Crawford, and it's actually a banging ass song. You guys need to look it up. Yo, chat, should I watch Part 8 with my lover right now? Definitely put on Jason Takes Manhattan. The head punch kill is passable. Okay, yes, Asylum, I agree with you on that one. They did do that one justice. Okay, Chadwick has that song too. That's a badass song, is it not, Chad? The best part of Part 8 was Darkest Side of the... Oh, yes, let's not forget about that. Metropolis' song of Darkest Side of the Night. The beginning credits. I love the beginning credits of Jason Takes Manhattan because of the Metropolis song, and I love the settings that they're showing in New York. And they play it at the end as well. Yes, song is amazing. Metropolis song and Barbara Crawford song. Both songs are great for Jason Takes Manhattan, especially for the fact that Diamond loves doing that. Asylum, try harder. The only thing I like about Part 8 is the look of Jason. Jason's look at the only thing that gets me about that, Joe, is all the slime that they keep on him the whole fucking time. It doesn't work for me, brother. Beware, it's Friday the 13th. Oh. Yeah, the Muppets Take Manhattan. Yeah, that's better than Jason Takes Manhattan. Chicks blowing coke in F8 because the nighttime is the right time. That is a badass scene. I'm glad you brought it up, Evil. Props to Evil Ash on that one. That's one of the best comments in the last 10 minutes. Godzilla Lover is a fan of the slime. Kane Hodder has quoted not being a fan of the slime. He's like, I caught pneumonia while I was playing Jason and Jason Takes Manhattan because I had to keep wet slime on me the whole time. Jason takes acid. The slime single-handedly ruins the look. Totally agree, Anton. Yes, Crazy Licks. Yes, I've heard that song that they do for the game, the Friday the 13th online game. I knew about Crazy Licks before you ever heard about Crazy Licks Asylum. It's on YouTube, but one of the Monster Rock cruise shows where the bands play on the cruise ships. There's actually a video of Crazy Licks doing that song for the Friday the 13th game, and the lead singer puts on the hockey mask to sing it. Hodder does some of his best heavy breathing work in Part 8. Totally agree. Probably because of all that slime on top of him, Evil. I'm surprised it's copyright free. Yeah, that ain't no shit. And I didn't realize that one, Asylum. Slimer, Jason. He slimed me. Terry Crawford, Broken... I was saying Barbara Crawford, sorry. Yeah, Terry Crawford, Broken Dreams. Yeah, it's an alright movie. It's mid. I actually agree with you on that one, Tim Atkins. This movie is way better than Oh, shit. Do I need to get into examples of that? Me taking a dump in a buffalo's ass crack is better than Halloween Ends. But yeah, Chad, I did this for you, man. I put up Jason Takes Manhattan poster up for you. What's up, WarTuber? Happy Friday the 13th, WarTuber. Yeah, Hodder was probably just having an allergic reaction to slime, but it worked for the character. You're probably right. All I know is I'm quoting Kane Hodder on this. He said in a behind-the-scenes documentary that he had actually caught pneumonia because of being damp and slimy throughout the whole fucking movie with the makeup job. You're very welcome, WarTuber. Oh, Chadwick, you rock even more, buddy. 7 and 8 both feel kind of stale. Yeah, it's definitely when Part 7's definitely when it started really going downhill, Anton. I enjoy 7. I enjoy 8. Are they good Friday the 13th movies? No, but I enjoy them. Whoever could donate to Maestro's channel, please do so. Any amount helps. Thank you, JoJo. I gotta buy my cat cat food. Yeah, that is a badass poster, and it had us fooled because we actually thought. Good night, chat. I'm taking my lover to the boat and going to Manhattan. Have a good one, Godzilla lover. Thanks for joining the chat. Chadwick needs to probably work some buckaroons, Chad. So everything was just him dying pneumonia. Yeah, I think he was actually dying from pneumonia. Evil. What Jason has the highest kill count? I want to say Friday the 13th, Part 6. There was 18 bodies in that one. Last I did a body count, Jason Lives from 1986, Part 6, had the highest body count at 18. 7 will also drop a lot more down the list if it wasn't for Tina. Yes, I love Laura Park. Good point, Anthony. I love Tina Shepard. I love Laura Park Lincoln. I miss her. Have a good one, Godzilla. Anthony, do you sell Jason Matt? That's a good question, Joe. Yeah, Part 6 has the biggest body count. Yes, Jason has killed more people than Michael Myers. Good live stream, guys. We have covered a lot of Friday the 13th topics and subjects here, man. Good live stream. Gonna watch 6 now. Just subscribe. Have a good. Hey, YouTube buddy. Thanks for subscribing and thanks for joining the live stream. I really appreciate you. Welcome to the family. Anthony, make more Jason masks. Everybody's getting on to Anthony right now. Make more masks. He'll make more masks, Asylum, if you try harder. You watch the Ends rant again? By the way, guys, I have not forgotten. On the anniversary this October of Halloween Ends coming out, God forbid, I am doing a new, refreshed review and rant of Halloween Ends. I seriously doubt I'll surpass the original rant that everybody knows and loves, but I'm going to give it my damnedest. Screen Rant is saying Jason Goes to Hell has the highest kill count at 25. Oh, okay. I didn't think about that, Evil. So Part 6 has to come in second then, right, Evil? Just remember the rent is going to have to be a little more mild. Oh, the rant? Yeah, I don't want to have a, this rant will be a little more, as you guys can tell, due to my heart condition now, my rant will be more mild like Anthony has pointed out. If you notice, my videos and my rants, per se, are a little more technical in my videos now, so it'll be more technical this time. Hello from Bali. Hell yeah. Welcome to live stream. Happy Friday the 13th. Does that mean you're going to rewatch it? Hell nah. Hell to the nah. No, I'm not, Chad. But I remember how shitty it is. In fact, I will go back and rewatch my original rant, and I will base a lot of my re-rant on that one. But nice try, Chad. Nice try, buddy. That suggestion about you doing the Never Hike Alone watch along is great because you can actually watch it on screen. Yeah, Jess Queen gave me a good idea. That is a good fucking idea. It's coffee time in Bali there. Jason Goes to Hell wins again. I am from the Midwestern United States. Part 6 comes in at number 5 with 18 kills. That's what I thought. Because I remember as a kid counting all the kills back in Part 6 when I saw that in the theater as a kid. I was like, wow, he fucking killed 18 people. I'm still waiting for the first time Jason Goes to Hell went. I'm just flattering Tim Atkins a little bit. I fucking hate that movie. Jason Goes to Hell can stay in hell. Do an even bigger rant on it. I can't. Joe, do you want my heart to explode this time, Joe? Yeah, I will do another rant on it, JoJo, but it's just going to be a little more calmer and a little more technical, like my latest videos have been, Joe. Joe's trying to fucking kill me. Freddy vs. Jason had the highest body count in any horror movie for a while. Agreed. And I'm glad you brought that up because I've forgotten all about that, Anton. Roy Burns was number 4 with 19 kills. I'm not worried about getting booted off YouTube. I'm worried about my heart getting booted out my chest, Joe. Yes, it's going to be a fresh rant, but it's going to be a little more laid back and more technical. That's all. I'm worried about, my heart conditioning. I'm not worried about YouTube. Damn, guys, we're 3 minutes shy of 2 hours already. This has been a damn good live stream, guys. Again, happy Friday the 13th, everybody. Good kills. Freddy vs. Jason's kill of Kelly Rowland was brutal as fuck. Totally agree, Chad. That's a great kill. Here's an idea for a fan film. Do something with that they teased 4 or 5 where the evil takes over Tommy. Yeah, that would be a good idea for a fan film, Anthony. You should write something down about that, Anton. Yeah, Evil Ash, check out my ends rant from 3 years ago. It's freaking legendary. I'm drunk off. This is back when I drank. We all know that I stopped drinking. But I'm drunk off my ass. It's chilly as fuck outside because I'm outside like I am. I always do my live streams outside. It's just my niche. But I'm drunk as hell and I'm pissed off. I had just got done watching Halloween Shit Dick Ends on Peacock. And I come out and did the rant. It's fucking legendary, Evil. Jason goes to the outhouse. There. What's wrong, baby? It's those damn enchiladas. Was the ant I found your channel? The rant. Yeah, the rant is how you found my channel, I believe. That's how Sebastian found my channel. H end on cockpit. You guys, man. I've got a pull it up here. My software might be pooping out at this point. It's wore out. I wore it out all day. Yeah, she's wore out. There we go. There's the new beginning for you new beginning fans. I haven't drank anything since the Metallica concert on 5/31. I got real stupid that night. I think I was hungover for 72 hours. I have been there, Evil. Okay, Kenny, that's how you found me as well. Good deal. I remember that, Anton. That was fucking. That's the most crazy I've ever seen you get in a video, man. Yeah, Evil. I've been there. That 72 hangover period, 72-hour hangover period. Maestro, yeah, I don't want that to happen for sure. Well, thanks, Joe. But I am gonna do a rant. It'll just be a little more laid back. Your rant was brought up on Slaughter Lamb channel, and it's how I found you. I've mentioned it before. I know. Yeah, I owe a lot to the Slaughter Lamb podcast back then. They are the ones that gave me the plug-in and got me out there to all you guys, all you beautiful motherfuckers, man. I love you guys. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't have a channel. If it wasn't for you guys and the Slaughter Lamb podcast, I would have gave up on this channel a long time ago, guys. They were laughing how much I hated it. I do like the new beginning. I like a new beginning, too. It's a guilty pleasure, if you will. I'll take a new beginning over Jason Goes to Hell any day. The root toot tootie and the damn enchiladas. You better knock it off, bitch. Oh, relax, demon. You'll feel better after you shit. It's got some funny ass parts. John Shepard as Tommy Jarvis is a badass in it. Kenny agrees with me on taking a new beginning over Jason Goes to Hell. I was looking at the clips from Halloween Ends review. It's weird seeing myself without a beard now. I don't even remember what you look like without a beard. What's up, Demon? Don't think I've ever had a 72-hour hangover before, but I've had a few nights where trying to remember actually physically hurt. Yeah, I have done that plenty of times in the past, Demon. I'm like, why is there a humongous cut and scab on my kneecap? Where did I get this cut on my elbow? Why is my shoulder still bleeding? Yeah, I've had those nights back in the day, Demon. I was feeling no pain. Yeah, Part 5 definitely has a comedic appeal. Anthony, you should make a fan film. I totally agree with Joe. I know that. Oh, come on, Anthony. Quit being so damn modest. Ethel's the hottest chick in the franchise. Good God almighty, guys. Evil Ash. What the hell's the matter with you, man? You're gonna get it, bitch. You have fart and shit sounds, and she goes, oh, relax, Demon. You'll feel better after you shit. I need to put a fan film together, too, man. Last fan film I ever did was back in 2001. That's how long it's been. Yeah, throwing flower petals in her stew and it spits in it because Junior won't answer her. Yeah, Part 5's just a comedic watch. I agree with Chadwick. Oh, relax, Joe. You'll feel better after you shit. Well, guys, I think we pretty much covered all the Friday the 13th. I thought it was going to take longer, but I think we covered them all, didn't we? You're going to get it, bitch. Oh, for Christ's sakes, not you too, Tim. They hurt me, Mom. They hurt me. She's like, come and eat Mama's stew. Mama makes the best stew. And she's like, yeah, in such a short time, we covered pretty much all the Friday the 13th movies in a damn good fashion, too, guys. Go relax, bro, and hang out with me. Oh, I'm fine. I was going to give it a few more minutes. Kenny525, a.k.a. Jeepers Creepers. I'm good. There you go, Tim. Evil Ash is cracking me up. Yeah, he literally lost his head. Do you two guys have cataracts or glaucoma when beer goggles can't make it? Yeah, I'm starting to wonder about a few individuals on the live stream here, Anton, about them saying Ethel's hot. I'll tell you who's hot in Friday the 13th, The New Beginning, is fucking Pam, Melanie Kinnaman. Good God almighty. Her acting's complete and total shit. Her character sucks, but she's fucking hot to look at, man. Frank thinks that Ethel's got fried chicken. I'm pretty drunk right now myself. That's why I'm not saying much. Oh, enjoy your buzz, Demon. Shit, just sit back and let the rest of us do the talking, man. Wait a minute. I thought you were going to pass out, but you stayed on the live stream. You should use the alternate Friday 3 poster. Damn, I don't think I got that Asylum, but I know which one you're talking about. I don't know if it's on here or not. Son of a bitch. I don't think so, guys. Da-da-da-da. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. That's my favorite one. Right there. That's my favorite Friday the 13th poster. You know what? Just forget it, Vic. Just forget it. But you know what? I think you're out of line. I'd plow Ethel before DLC any day. I'm with you on that one, Kenny525, a.k.a. Jeepers Creepers. I will most definitely join you on that opinion. Figured I'm going to be forced back in the Army. I might as well destroy my liver. Hopefully you don't have to go back, but if you do, We got your back 1,000%, Demon. I'm drawing a blank on the alternate post. It's the one where he's it's 3D, of course, Evil, and it's Jason coming breaking the third wall 3D with the axe. Yeah, chopping through the window with the axe. Yeah. Thank you, Asylum. What's funny is I almost downloaded that one instead of this one, Asylum, and I wished I would have. Now, since everyone's bringing it up, I wish I would have downloaded that one instead, because I found a damn good pic of it, and I almost downloaded that one, but I didn't. Yeah, that one's cool as shit, Evil. Yeah, I like that poster too, Asylum. Damn it. I wish you wouldn't have brought it up, because now I'm kicking myself in my own ass, because I almost got that one instead. Yeah, I can't wait to do it either, and all those videos are going to be dedicated to you, Kenny525, aka Jeepers Creepers, because you are the biggest Jeepers Creepers fan I know. What I have to do first is brush up on them, and I have to rewatch a lot of. I have to rewatch every single one of them to do. I have to do a little brushing up, a little polishing. I totally agree with you, Joe. Yes, you are the biggest fan in the world. Joe, you're not kidding. You're not kidding, Joe. Come on, Joe. You're not joking. But yeah, when I do some polishing up on Jeepers Creepers, I'm going to do some fourth wall videos on that for sure, Kenny. It is a promise. I don't have to worry about a draft because I'm 39, but I hope Sebastian the Silent Rapali don't get called up if it hits the fan. Me too, because no offense to any. Yeah, that's no. I don't. Everybody you just named are like little brothers to me, and no, I don't want to see them have to go over there either, Anton. Have you guys already watched any F-13 today? Yes, Mr. Chadwick. I've watched part 1, 2, and 3, and I watched part 6 last night, and I was in the middle of the final chapter before I come out here to do the live stream. Me and Anton's been busy today on YouTube for Friday the 13th. No, Kenny, you'd have to be in your 20s still. Sebastian's joining on his own will. He probably would. He's very patriotic. Just like me. I'd go over if they let me. I'd go in a heartbeat. Anton's watched the first 5. Yeah, like I said, I'm skipping out on 5 this time around. But after final chapter, I'm skipping straight to part 6. Bro, can someone please tell my mom to stop calling me a 5-year-old? Well, Asylum, I kind of see your mom's point. No offense. I think 25 is the cutoff age. Yes, it is, Anton. I'm about to be 37, but because I signed that line back in 2008, I'm basically screwed. Gotcha, Demon. My neighbor, well, his mother still lives across the street from me, but yeah, my neighbor, he signed that line as well. And so he's quite possibly going to get called back too. Yeah, no, I don't think he's joining the. Did he say he was going to? Yeah, I think he said he was thinking about joining the military if college didn't start working out. You're exactly right. I wanted to join the Navy, but I didn't have the test scores. My eyesight prevented me from going into any branch, which sucked. Well, I had an opportunity to go in the Coast Guard, but I had a lot of my buddies who were even in the Coast Guard tell me not to go in the Coast Guard. That's right. Yeah, he said he was thinking about it. You're right, Kenny. Then again, I was only a child, so the only way they could have taken me is if I voluntarily joined. I'm 48, getting ready to be 49 in October, and I know I'm an old ass man. I don't move like I used to, but I would gladly and proudly go over there. Navy or Air Force is the way to go, I've heard. They pay the best. Yes, Chad. My grandpa was a Coast Guard in the San Francisco Bay Area. Hell yeah. But yeah, they were just like, I don't know. For some odd reason, I had several people, even I respect people who was in the Coast Guard, just like your grandpa, Kenny, but several people, including Coast Guard members themselves, where they were like, "No, don't do it." Joe, no offense, I wouldn't either, brother. I wouldn't let you either. But just like the Navy, the Air Force also has higher standards for the test scores. Yeah, absolutely. That's why they pay the best. Unfortunately, not. Are they gearing up for the war in Iran? Is going right now as we speak, Chad. In fact, they shot some This was a big mistake. I shouldn't be talking about this. I'm only gonna bring this up one time here on the live stream. They shot some fucking missiles like a bunch of morons over in Jerusalem. That's a big fucking no-no. Oh, I know you would, Tim. Me and Tim and Anthony, the old timers, we would go over there in a heartbeat. And Joe, I'm taking you with me. I hear you, JoJo. One person recommended Coast Guard. Then again, he had a gravy job. He just checked buoys. I would love to have that fucking job. Asylum. I have. I agree with you, Kitty. I'm still laughing at Asylum. Yeah. I didn't know you had me by 1 year, Chad. Israel was firing rockets. It's making the U.S. government nervous. Yeah, you don't want to fuck with Israel, and you definitely don't want to fuck with Jerusalem because they've got all the nukes. They've got all the money. They got all the connections, and they got all the nukes. Asylum, I'm laughing at what you just commented because I have bodybuilded for years. I have worked out since I was 9 years old, lifting weights, dieting. I've done powerlifting competitions. I've done just about everything that has to do with dieting and getting in shape, exercising, working out, lifting weights. And then you come on the fucking live stream and you simply say, I heard if you eat more vegetables and healthier foods, it would make you a lot more faster. And if you cut your dairy. No, I did too. I thought Chad was in his 20s too, but he's 49. I'm still laughing at Asylum. Oh, yeah, you're next in line, Anthony. But seriously, though, Asylum, come on, man. If you... Oh, shit. Oh, Asylum. I think I got him on here. I know it's Friday the 13th, but he's got to be on here somewhere. I hope to God he is, because your comment, there he is. That's for Asylum. For yet another dumbass comment. Dr. Loomis is out with the hammer cock back. No, I do. Yes, Chad would get his ass. Yeah, Asylum, he's come out for you, by the way. After that comment, it wouldn't be a live stream with without the good doc, especially even on Friday the 13th. No, Asylum, I cannot drink energy drinks anymore, not because of the caffeine. I can drink all the caffeine I want, as long as it's natural caffeine. But I can't drink Red Bull, Rockstars, Monsters, Alani News, or anything like that because of all the other different chemicals in it. What I am drinking and what I am taking caffeine-wise is these Berserker caffeine pouches. They're 100 milligrams a pouch. It's tobacco-free. You just put it in your cheek like you would a tobacco pouch, but there's no tobacco. And you just leave it in your cheek, and it's got 100 milligrams of caffeine. I'm taking those, and I'm drinking my sugar-free Mountain Dews and Powerades for the extra caffeine jolt and kick and potassium. Maestro once won a staring contest against Chuck Norris. Oh shit, Asylum. I have to say it. Try harder. We had to end the Friday the 13th live stream with Dr. Loomis there. Could not help myself. I did part 2. Did we not? No, you're right. I think we touched on part 2. We touched on part 7 a little bit. I just didn't throw up the poster, and I didn't touch on Jason X. I got both the posters, but yeah, hey, that's what I got one in my cheek right now, Anthony. These Berserker caffeine pouches are the best, dude. What's actually bad for you is the taurine in those. Yes, and that's why I can't drink the energy drinks. Yeah, because of the taurine. Yeah, Loomis is fucking fed up. I would love to play Tommy Joe. I would love to. No, with the gray beard that I got now, I'm gonna play the next Dr. Loomis, whether it be a fan film or an actual theatrical professional release. But these Berserker caffeine pouches are the shit, Anthony. They do work. It's a good stimulant. Keeps me buzzed. I stay buzzed on these things for about 3.5, 4 hours. Well, I can give you a hint. I've been drinking energy drinks since I was 19 years old, Anton. Maybe a little bit older, and I ended up having open heart surgery at 48 years old. Yeah, Loomis busting at suckers. That's right. Let me see if I can. Evil Ash with a super chat. Here's a little cat food money for you. $13 for Friday the 13th. Everybody give Evil Ash a fist bump, a high five, and a pat on the back. Thank you, Evil Ash. Thank you so much, buddy. Captain Neo, my cat, will appreciate that. I get to buy him a new bag of cat food. Hey, thanks, Evil. I appreciate you, man. Happy Friday the 13th. Yeah, Celsius is good, but I can't risk it anymore. I can't take the other chemicals anymore. I would have to slap Loomis in the face, JoJo. Yeah, thank you so much, Evil. I appreciate it. Give me just a second, guys. Oh, there it is. Nope, there it went. Holy shit. Pretty sure we didn't touch on Jason X too much. We did touch on part 2 briefly. And now my software's going haywire. Oh well, can't pull up a New Blood right now. I've never been a fan. Oh, okay, I got you, Chadwick. Honestly, this may be a hot take, but I feel like they should raise the age to buy energy drinks to 21. You may be right, Anton. If Loomis held the gun like that, he'd be yelling, I shot him 0 times. You can't aim when you hold it like a gangster. Yeah, you're exactly right, Evil. Don't get me started on that bullshit, man. Wasn't Jason X the one where he was in space? Yes, Demon. Yes, that is exactly correct. It's a good, fun watch. It's a horrible Friday the 13th sequel and movie, but it's a good, fun watch. Yeah, I used to drink, especially when my old job that I was at, before I started my own business, I was at a job for almost 10 years in a warehouse, doing production work. And this is no exaggeration. This is back in 2012 through probably 2019. I probably drank, this is no exaggeration, 8 to 12 energy drinks a day. Every day. On top of coffee in the break room. So, yeah, I'm living proof that it does eventually catch up to you, man. Especially what happened to me at the end of January, this past January. No, you're not that drunk. I can tell you're not that drunk, Demon. Your chats are pretty coherent. Thank you once again, Evil Ash. Thank you, everybody. This has been a badass live stream. That Lick Flash and kill was dope and X. Oh, that was a badass fucking kill. I totally agree with you on that one. I still can't. We're supposed to have full moon. We missed the strawberry moon the other last night because it was too cloudy, but I still can't find the full moon anywhere. I don't know, guys. Yes, this was a badass live stream, guys. Our Friday the 13th live stream on Friday the 13th was very successful, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I have no clue, guys. No fucking clue. I cannot see it. Is it because you quite possibly might have to go overseas and fight, Damon? Is that what it is? Part 9, Jason goes to college. There's a good sky tonight. I just can't find the full moon for some reason, Anton. Next stream, next stream will be Tuesday. And thank God I'm going to take a much needed couple of days rest. Anthony can attest to this as well. We literally dropped a video every day, as well as short videos, as well as live streams during this Friday the 13th. Shit, I was dropping a video the week before Friday the 13th week and Friday the 13th. So yeah, I'm going to take a couple days off because I ain't going to lie, I'm exhausted. If anyone has a reason to be upset tonight, it's definitely you, Demon. Yes, I totally agree. By the way, we got 15 likes on the live stream, guys. I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody being on here tonight. Like I said, this was a very successful Friday the 13th live stream. But I'm going to close it up, guys. I'm going to go inside, finish watching the final chapter. Then I'm putting on Jason Lives, then The New Blood, Jason Takes Manhattan, Chad. I'm going to skip Jason Goes to Hell. Sorry, Tim. Sorry, not sorry. I'm going to watch Jason X. Then I'm going to watch Freddy vs. Jason. Then I'm going to watch the 2009 reboot. Being a trainer wouldn't be too bad, Demon. Hey, Anthony, thanks for joining. I'm showing 15 likes. Saturday the 14th. I'm watching Saturday the 14th at 2 o'clock in the morning on Saturday, right after Friday the 13th ends here. And that's a badass movie. Thank you, everybody, for joining the live stream. Again, successful Friday the 13th live stream. You guys enjoy the rest of your night. Enjoy the rest of your Friday the 13th. All right, JoJo, you have a good one. Love you. Did I like versus? Freddy versus Jason? Is that what you're talking about, Asylum? Yeah, I know. It makes me sad, too, when I got to go, Chad. Hey, thanks, Tim. It was a good Jason talk, man. We covered a lot of stuff in almost 2.5 hours. Hey, Evil, thank you for everything you do. Kenny, thank you for everything you do. Asylum, thank you, I guess, for everything you do. Tim Atkins, thank you. JoJo. Anton, thank you for everything you do. Sugar Daddy Demon, thank you for everything, man. I want to thank all the new subscribers tonight and everybody that was new to the live stream. Mr. Chadwick, thank you for supporting the channel. I love you guys. You guys are the best. And we're going strong. Let's keep it going. But yeah, guys, happy Friday the 13th. Enjoy the rest of your night. Watch out for Asylum and Jason. I'd rather watch out for Asylum eating candy than Jason.